Ignarum, Great Little, Nurungira, Gariwebelek Gurungal. I've been on my own journey of immersion to my Indigenous heritage, the Wurundjeri people whose language I introduced myself in, and the country that I was raised in, and also the land of the Jabberung and Jadwajali people that I now live on. For Aboriginal people, there's always a connection to who we are, to our ancestors, and that there is always a deep connection to the country, both physically and spiritually. I'm now proud that Grampians Community Health is undertaking the process of building relationships, respects and opportunities together with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples through the reconciliation plan, with the knowledge that mutual benefits will flow. Our reconciliation plan is the practical and meaningful step at a local level by which we can make a tangible social change for all people. My hope for the GCH Reconciliation Action Plan is that it will assist us to create a workplace culture that understands, values and respects the histories, cultures and contributions of our First Nations people.
So reconciliation, I think, is very important. It's about people getting together and coming to, or giving people opportunity. I guess the Reconciliation Action Plan is really important for Grampians Community Health in regards to showing commitment to Aboriginal community, to organisations, building great relationships. This is Caitlin from Gulum.
Hi.
We've actually built up a great relationship with Gulum, as well as Butcher I've put in as well. So all working towards that common goal of making it better for the community, future employees of Grampians Community Health.
Reconciliation to me is about righting the wrongs of the past and recognising that in this country we have a history that stretches back 60,000 years and the oldest continuing culture on earth, and making sure that all Australians, be they Indigenous or not, recognise and respect that, and that we can afford Aboriginal people the same respect and opportunities as everyone else.
I think reconciliation is important because it's about giving all Australians, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous, the same life choices and chances. It's about building a better Australia.
Reconciliation is important for us to acknowledge and accept the true history of Australia. And I think for any future planning for our nation, we need to put the traditional owners in the centre of that.
Reconciliation is important as it's not just Aboriginal history, it's Australia's history, and it's important to understand that they have a voice too, and how we can move forward as a nation by acknowledging the history and the past of all Australia.
Reconciliation is about closing the gap and looking at equality and equity across all groups of peoples.
What reconciliation means to me is to build and strengthen relationships with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. But to do that, we need to acknowledge that they are the first Australian people, that historically we have treated them very poorly, and that in our society they don't experience equality and equity. They're actually disadvantaged. And I think once we achieve that, we'll have a reasonable platform that we can help them build better, brighter and healthier futures for themselves and the next generations.